Hello and welcome everybody back to another stream. I'm your SimCFI and I really appreciate you guys all stopping by today. Either during the live stream or after. I've been noticing a lot of you guys watching these things after, so I'll try to leave them up so you guys can watch them. Today we're in the Norwegian 737-800 once again. Been flying a lot in Europe if you look at the past streams. I've gotten some a lot more European sceneries, and so we're going to be taking this airplane from Copenhagen, which we are right now, over to Oslo, and then from Oslo, if we have time, over to Edinburgh. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I want to say thank you to all the channel partners and the channel members. The channel partners are listed in the description. If you'd like to go check them out, you can. And it'd mean a lot to me to go look at those links down there. We've got discount codes for creators such as ProDesk Sim, Tobii Eye Tracker, Pimax, and more, Contrail, anything you want down there. And thank you to the channel members as well who support, financially support the channel as well. So thank you so much, and obviously everybody else who watches. Thank you for being here, and we're gonna get the show on the road. So we're just here in Copenhagen, and we're trying some settings where hopefully the performance is better for you guys. You guys let me know if the performance is better, if the sounds are too low, no sounds at all. You guys let me know. We're using the Boris sounds today, which have been updated for 2024, and we're in, I believe this is Fly Tampa's Copenhagen, if I'm not mistaken. So we are doing that. We got the air connected outside. We're not going to be running the APU for a while, so you got some heat being pumped in because it's going to be quite cold. And we have the ground power cart connected, and it's online as well right there. So we will have ground power and heating when we step on the airplane, which is always a nice thing. And the door's closed. So let's go up and hop in here. Everything is shut off. What we could do is we can go ahead and open our door one there. There we go. And we can head over to the overhead panel, and we're going to select our battery master on and the ground power on. The airplane's going to come alive a little bit. We're not going to do all the tests, but if you guys are love doing the tests, you know, feel free, go ahead. You know, you check your battery voltage and all that, but we're not going to do all that today. So we're just gonna get going in a timely fashion. So we're gonna go on in the line mode here. We're gonna get on DC. I got a line on DC. And we got a line. I'll head down over here. We'll press FMC. We'll clear that data. Next page. We'll grab those coordinates, slot them up in there, and then we can go do nav and nav. And I think I have it set to instant alignment once the screens do eventually come online, so that will be just automatically done for us. I want to say hi to the guys in chat, by the way. Hatch, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. And Kitty as well, thank you for stopping by, and hope you are going to enjoy the stream tonight. And as I said, the performance is much better. I got with Aviation Bros, who's giving me a lot of tips and tricks, so hopefully this looks smooth for you guys. You guys let me know if it looks smooth for you on stream. It's hard to tell. For me, it's buttery smooth. I just can't tell if it's smooth for you guys on stream or not. It's for me, it's like butter. So, whoops, I did not mean to press that. So you guys let me know. All right, coming up to the overhead panel again. Up here, you do have your flap light tests, and you have your you got your stall test with Mach speed over test and that kind of stuff. We're gonna skip all the tests and things today. We're just gonna keep it going. APU is gonna be shut off for the time being. Our position is steady, which means our nav light is they're on currently. Our bleed system is set up the way we like it as well. Lucky, hey, welcome. Greetings from Lucky's Flying Service and Live Bait. Hey, thank you for stopping by, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Good question, I believe. That was you, right, with the question? That was a good one. About the icing. We're going up to flight level 360. We can go ahead and set that now. Okay, please. There we go. And then over there in Oslo, it's pretty bad weather down there. Kind of like the last time we went in there. And the airport elevation is about 700 feet. We'll put 700 right in there. All right, we got some doors open. Why don't we start the... I want to board with GSX, but at the same time, I just kind of want to get up and get out of here. So we're probably just going to get up and get out of here. So we're going to get rid of that. We'll press electronic flight flag. request the route there. We're going to go to weight balance. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go down to the FMS, and we're going to press route, request, sim brief. We're going to set our payload. We're going to set our fuel. We're going to select our route. And that will be loaded for us. Hatch, welcome. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, watched the Vegas after work last night. Looked good after the fixes. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I spent about I think 3 hours with with Aviation Bros in a call about trying a million different settings and stuff with NVIDIA Profile Inspector, stuff with Process Lasso, then deleted Process Lasso. We went in deep. I also found out that I thought my RAM has been XMP this whole time, but I guess once I probably did I don't think I updated my BIOS, but maybe something happened where it was not there. But anyways, we threw the XMP on, so now we're at full speed of the RAM, which I just thought, because I did it before, so I thought it was just still there, but maybe I changed something along the route for DCS, because DCS is also a buggy mess, so I do a lot of stuff and forget what I change. But now we're running on 64 hertz or 6400 megahertz. All right, we're going to activate and execute that route, and that is done right there. We're going to be taking, let's see, the weather today. It is 130 at 13 knots. So runways. Probably take the one. Oh, well, we'll probably take the 2-2. Let's see where we are here. You know what? If we could take 1-2, that'd be nice. But I don't know if they ever use 1-2 Rare World. 1-2 is about 9,000 feet. So I mean, we can make that work. So I'm gonna use 1-2. VATSIM's or Alta ATC is offline. So let's see what SimBrief has planned us for. SimBrief planned us 4 right. Let's see, which way are we taking off here? You know what, 4 right will be okay, because that's actually gonna be the direction we gotta go anyway, so let's get rid of that. Let's put 4 right. And we'll just do a left-hand turn. And that is gonna be on the Vita 4 Alpha. And we'll execute that. And then departure arrival into Oslo. Again, the weather down there is low IFR. It's overcast 300 feet. Light, calm winds. Let's see what people are doing over there right now. It looks like they're blasting off the 19s. So we'll probably come around and take 19 left. And it'll be on the Looney for Lima. Looney for Mike. You know what? They probably planned me 19 right, so I'll do Looney for Mike, which could be 19 left. And I'm going to quickly see if there's any transition we might be able to use here. We're going to be coming in from the east-hand side, so we're going to take Tilla as our transition. We'll execute that. Press route. Alrighty, that's all been entered in. We can get rid of that. And we'll get to the... Oh, let's go back to here and press request. Read the comments as that's loading up there. It looks nice. Perfect. Awesome. That's what I like to see. Yeah, it's running really smooth now. We're also trying out today for the first time. We're locking our frames to 30 and using DLSS frame gen for 3 times. So technically we're at a 90, but I'm just hoping that the stream doesn't look locked. It looks okay on my end when I'm watching it. But hopefully it looks good for you guys as well. Alright, route uplink ready. Let's go and press load. Cruise altitude is 360, not 38. Alright. The planned burn is 5.1 with the reserve 2.3. Or maybe it's... No, maybe you don't do that. I think you just leave it. There. Alright, next page. And now we're going to do the performance. So we'll go over to the iPad. We'll press the performance tool. We're going to select runway 4 right. Import the rest. Import. And it'll be wing anti-ice off and engine off as well. Everything else is good. We'll press calculate. Now we'll press calculate. We got takeoff, flap 5, takeoff 2, a flex of 62. So 62 and a flex of 2 spits out an N1 of 85. 84.2, that's good. It has to be that number or higher, so that's great. And then 43, 43, 44 for the speeds. Flap 5, 43, 43, 44. Everything's coming together there. That's perfect. Let's go up top and set up our MCP. On the Verta 4 Alpha, up to 7,000 feet is the maximum, although there's no ATC today. The runway heading of runway 4 right is 037. Our speed was 144 on the V2, so we'll set 154. Auto thrust arm. Left flight director, right flight director, LNAV, VNAV is armed. And we'll come back down here and go route copy. And we're all good there as well. So let's go up top and start our APU. And we're done fueling, so the belts and everything can come on as well. Left forward fuel. Starting the APU. Again, guys, we are using the Boris sounds. Looks smooth. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Hear that barbecue starting? Alrighty, so the APU is just now coming online. And you can see it's available for generators, so we'll select the gen onto the APU. And we're not going to turn our packs on just yet because, again, we do have that air card outside, so this is more of a real-world kind of thing. But whenever an air card's connected to the aircraft, you don't want to turn your own bleed system / packs on because you might be able to actually overpressure the air cart and damage it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the ground services. No, ground connections. We can release the air conditioning unit. We can release the ground power unit. You can see it gets quieter when the air goes away. And now that that's done, we can go ahead up top and turn the APU bleed on. That's being supplying air. And we can allow the pack to be on. We can allow air to flow through the packs and the right pack on. So now we got airflow through the whole cabin and the APU is doing the power. Or the bleed air, I should say. We're basically going to be ready for pushback. So I forgot these two switches. Let's give them their power in the back seat there. Let's go ahead and get our fuel pumps all on. And our no center tank, so just the forward pumps will be fine for today. Our window heat can be selected on. Anti-ice not required right now. Hydraulics are off. Doors are still open for the time being. Air conditioning is all set. Pressurization is all set. And we'll come down here to the transponder. We can just set a code at 2000. We're already transponding, so that's all great. Go to that master caution there. Let's go ahead and close some doors. Close all. We're going to disconnect the jetway here. Alright, let's go ahead and select our parking brake on. You like it, kitty? Sweet, sweet, sweet. I appreciate you watching, by the way. I know you have various choices in flight sim content, and I appreciate you being here. We'll close all doors, and we'll arm all our doors as well. Our cargo door is just closing now. Or not. Close, close. Release. Release. close all. There we go. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you're brand new here, thank you for watching. We're just about to be pushing back out of the gate here and get on our way to Oslo. All the doors are armed, so we're good to go there. Doors are closed. The beacon light can come on. Transponder's transponding. The pumps are on. Doors are closed. And we're basically ready to go. Let's go ahead and get GSX pushback tool here. And we're going to request a pushback. And it looks like we still have no ATC, but it is quite late in Europe, so that makes kind of sense. Okay. I wonder how GSX is going to manage this push. Alright, parking brakes is on. Let's go ahead and remove the chocks as well. How's your guys' day so far? Hope it's going well. Sorry the stream was late. I got a message from Simple Takeoff, another YouTuber actually, who's close by, and he invited me to go do some circuits with him in a 172, so that's what we did today. I actually have a short being worked on currently. Alright, we're going to go nose to the left. I might look that right? Wait. No, nose to the right. There we go. We don't want to go nose left. Let me set up this view for you guys here. And parking brake released. Check. Nice, beautiful performance. Everything is running very well, so thank you so much, Aviation Bros, for all the tips. Guys, go check out that guy's channel, please. Aviation Bros has a lot of performance tips and just general tips for flight simmers in general, so I think you'll enjoy that. I'm kind of getting scared, GSX. But it actually looks like they're doing a pretty decent job. Let's just have the stop button ready to press. Although it looks like they did very well for once. Parking brake is set. All right, the short is just posting now, so you'll have a cool little short to watch. What's what's up, home skillet? What's going on, man? Are you gonna come fly with us, Rob? You gonna come fly with us? We're only doing a very quick flight to Oslo, and then maybe Oslo to somewhere else, or we can go fly in the States where they have ATC. But let's go ahead and get these engines started. Mr. Skymaster, welcome. Thanks for stopping by, Skymaster. I saw a bit of your stream earlier today. How did the flight go? How did your MD-11 go? How was the landing? Airplane's always fun to land. Alright, the APU is online. Let's get the packs off. And we'll go with the right starter today, why not? Everything else is set for us, so we will select our starter number, or not, number 2 to ground. Makes you miss wind walking? Sounds boring. That was my fave. I'll put the sounds up for you guys. These are the Boris sounds today. Let's go ahead and add the fuel here. It's pretty good. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna go back and watch it after. I love that MD-11, man. That flight model is fantastic. We're trying on a new 737 yoke setting today, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Murphy, hello, welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. We're just starting up here in Copenhagen, and we just got one of our engines online. Again, this is the new Boris sound. Well, not new, but it's, you know, new to flights 24 at least. We're starter cutout number 2. We'll start number 1. Today I'm finishing up bacon lasagna, and then I'm planning for a special DCS operation on next PvP event. We're going to try to take the opposing team's home airfield with a C-130. That sounds interesting. Sounds interesting for sure. Nice. The engine's up and running. I forgot the altimeter out completely. We'll hit the B button. Alright, let's do our after start flow here. So generators on to the engines. With that, the APU can be selected off. The ignition switch is to continuous. All the way up here, we can grab our probe heat back on. Electrics, hydraulics on. Both packs to auto. APU bleed to auto. Sorry, isolation of the auto. APU bleed to off. And we'll come down here, select our auto brakes to the RTO position. Let's reject takeoff. We'll set our flaps of 5. Alrighty. Verify takeoff speeds. 4 rights. Alright, thank you. We got a flap 5 set and indicating there. We're going to go and do a little quick flight control check here. Alrighty, I don't think they check. Well, I guess you have to check the rudder, but I don't know if they how do they disengage. Sorry, let me lock my pedals here. If I don't lock my office chair wheels, I slip and slide, so... There we go. Now that we're locked, I can use the rudder. And full right. Also, the flight deck lights issue we're having yesterday happens to all... Yeah, I heard about that from CST and Major Mark. They're telling me that they all have problems with that, so... Yeah, hopefully they can get that sorted out very soon. That's all been checked out. Guys, by the way, go check out... I don't know if he's still here, but go check out Mr. Skymaster's channel as well. Here on YouTube. Mike, welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Everything else is good to go. Let's go and do our parking brake off. I'm just going to find where we're going really quickly. We're going to go straight ahead with a left-hand turn down Kilo, then basically all the way down Bravo. So Kilo Bravo is the taxi. It's going to be a pretty simple taxi. A lot simpler than I thought. So we'll get the parking brake off. Wow. I'll lower the volume a bit for you, but that sounds fantastic. Let me bring it back up front here. Boris does it again, guys. I'd really like to see an A340, an MD-11, and an A350 sound pack from Boris. That'd be awesome. We're going to tune into 22.8. See how nice and smooth everything is today? Hey, is that someone with us? You guys coming over with us? First left turn is Kilo. Copenhagen traffic, it's Nordic 943, taxing Kilo, Bravo, short of runway 4 right. We'll be crossing 12 as well. Those noises sound so good. Dude, they're amazing, man. They're fantastic. You know what, Mike? I think you asked that before. I actually completely forgot. Can you go ahead and send me a DM and maybe include in the message, send the scenery that I'm supposed to use, because I don't have any scenery for that. Look how nice and smooth, guys. This is all thanks to Aviation Bros. Look at that. We're also running auto FPS as well, but nothing's really happening with auto FPS at this altitude. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't give you a flap sound. Let me cycle the flaps for you. Pretty great sounds, I think, anyways. Let's get back on the line here. Is there a sunshade I can slide across anywhere? Perfect. That's nice that it goes across the whole, I guess it isn't the whole cockpit. It goes quite enough, actually. It's kind of like the RJ. The RJ goes up to about here, so maybe about here as well. Alright, we're going to take the next right turn at Bravo, guys. I don't have Discord. Got an email I can use. You have Discord? Okay, well, you could just let me know here what scenery I should use. Because I don't know what scenery I'm supposed to use for, IH is Houston, right? Guys, that short has been posted as well. If you want to go to the channel real quick, check out that short. I would appreciate that. So I was flying with simple takeoffs today. I hadn't flown a Cessna in quite a while, and it took a lot of effort not to start flaring high. but no, we got it done pretty good. We did about 2 hours. Went to the practice area a little bit. Did mostly circuits. It was a fun time. So thank you to Simple Takeoffs. He has a channel on YouTube here as well. All right, taking the right on Bravo. Copenhagen traffic, it's Nordic 943, taxiway Bravo, crossing runway 12, Copenhagen. Alright, just in case, we're going to go throw out our strobe lights on here. We are clear on the left. And we're clear on the right. And we're just going to go all the way down Bravo. Okay, I use default. You should use FSDT. Okay, you know what? I'll reach out to them and maybe maybe we'll be able to get a showcase copy for us, and we'll use that one. You know what I forgot? It's taxi light here. I'm gonna speed up a little bit down this little straightaway here. And we can get rid of our strobe now as well. Trying to get my view a little bit higher, but at the same time, like, just slightly above the... There. That's pretty good to me. Maybe I'll actually go do it like that. Resave that. If you guys don't know what we're using chase plane, so I'm getting with a view where I like it, and I press save. And now this will be my forever view, so I can go around, right, and come back. I already reached out to them, but I haven't started YouTube, so I haven't reached out. Yeah, no worries, man. You should start it. If you enjoy flying, you might as well just stream it. Like, I don't really do any flights if I'm not streaming. I don't really, you know, I don't really see the point for myself, but I enjoy streaming. I like communicating with you guys and helping out if I can and showcasing some stuff for you. Probably could have taken this Bravo 3, but we're gonna go all the way down. I'll tell you, 25 knots in the sim looks faster than it does in real world, that's for sure. Copenhagen air traffic Nordic 943, line up runway 4 right up Bravo 3. Correction, Bravo 1. DC, welcome. You mentioned Aviation Bros in relation to the screen smoothest. What did you do, or is there a reference video or Discord? I don't think he has a video, but we did a Discord call for about 3 hours, and we changed so many things. Obviously, the Microsoft settings, NVIDIA profile inspector settings, the control panel settings I had already set. I also found out, because I was setting up stuff for DCS, my RAM wasn't set up properly, so I went and did my RAM again on XMP. I kind of fiddled with that earlier with some DCS settings, but just tons of stuff, man. I was doing this before, but I'm also parking some CPU cores, which is helping as well. Alright, let's get all ready to go. So we're cleared to line up. Strobes can come on, lights on. We can give them the chimes here that we're taking the runway. Make sure we're not cutting anybody off. We are not. And let's go down here and put our TCAS to TARA. I'm going to get rid of that. Oh my god, I love that sound when the nose gear is turning like that. Alright guys, if you guys are members of the chat, get those flex emojis in chat. I would really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and run these engines up to 50 and 1. And toga. Fantastic sounds. Let's get back on the center line here, nice and slow. Wind is from the right-hand side. 80's checked.
80 knots.
Thrust hold. B1, rotate. Maybe. Holy crap.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Move my seat back a little bit. Nice. I felt a little vibration in the yoke when that gear was coming up too. It's the way I've set it. It was really cool. And I felt a little bit of a jolt when the gear kind of came up into its nose housing there. Definitely have to fix the roll. The roll is a little too sensitive for me. N1, LNAV's activated there. Put the autopilot on, we'll give you guys some views. Flap 1. Flap 0. And there's no one controlling us, so I'm going to do with the MCP up to 34,000 feet. Interesting. Let's go down here and give ourselves a bit of a cut. There we go. And we're going to go back and just do that, so it's a bit better. There we go. Alright, we are in the air, guys, so auto brake is off. The gear is up and now off. Lights, we don't need these guys anymore. We can let the flight attendants release, but we'll keep everybody seated. The FAs can start their service there. Goodbye, Copenhagen. Hello, Oslo. If you guys want to go check it out as well, Mr. CST Flight Deck is in Oslo right now, or just took off from Oslo. Flight Sim Gaming's in the house. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Dude, I was driving home from that flight with Aaron, and I'm passing by over top of the California sandwiches, and I'm like, kind of really want another veal. You have a force feedback yoke? Yeah, I'm using the Moza AY210 yoke. I have an affiliate link actually in the channel if you'd like to use my code. I'd really appreciate that. I have a whole review on the channel as well. We're gonna press standard altimeter setting there. And that's all standard as well. Phyllis, hey, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. How's your night so far? Sounds like a, kind of sounded like an E10 a little bit. I'm gonna take manual control for a second here, guys, just to see if the roll got fixed at all. Oh, that's a weird thing that's happening there. There we go. That feels good. Alrighty. That feels a little bit better. We're through 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get our landing lights off. It's been very smooth. Ignitions can come off. Belts auto. Pressurization is checked and set. Just testing the yoke here a little bit. Alright, we'll throw the autopilot back on. Should be good to go. Lucky coming in with a $10 donation. Thank you so much, Lucky. I really appreciate that. Can we get some Della emojis in the chat for you? For Mr. Lucky? If you guys have them. Those are our new emojis made by Aviation Bros as well. Aviation Bros has been helping the channel quite a bit. Lucky, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate your continued support, and I hope you're enjoying the streams, tutorials, and all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much. 76 per minute on the A320 for the... That's pretty good, man, on the landing. That's damn good. As long as you're on the center line in the touchdown zone and you got that, then that's great. If the other two weren't met, then I'd say maybe work on the other two. Appreciate you, Flight Simmer. I'm good having dinner. What are you having? I just had some shepherd's pie. Lucky's absolutely. I really appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. Don't start donating, though, because then I'm going to have Lonnie come in here, Mr. Flight Sim Gaming, and be like, not in this channel, and he's going to start donating $1 million. Don't do that. I think, I wonder if he's still here. He might have went to sleep now. If you guys don't know as well, we do have a TikTok for this channel. It's the same thing, YourSimCFI. So I have some extra stuff on there, and I just posted a short of what I was doing all day with Mr. Simple Takeoff. If you want to go take a look at that, I think you'll enjoy it. I'm gonna message my boy Lotto to see if he wants to come fly. Maybe he's already live though. I'm having pizza, and I think I think it's healthy. Stay in the denial fast. I'm doing. Yeah, dude, I love pizza, man. Pizza is my is one of my kryptonites. I have many kryptonites, but I love. I'm born and raised. Not born, but I was raised Italian, and all my whole family's Italian background. So, pizza pastas every day is not uncommon. Mr. Flight Sim Gaming just came to my house recently. We had veals, so basically pizza in a bun and some meat on it. Get a little bit of turbulence here. We'll see if it continues. If it does, we'll throw the belts on, but it might have just been a little air pocket there. Philly says you're having Japanese food. Okay, that's good too. What kind of Japanese food are you getting? Like, you ordered it in, or you at a restaurant? I love the all-you-can-eat Japanese, man. I'm so fat. After I get out of a Japanese all-you-can-eat, I don't fit in the car. Just came back from having lasagna, married an Italian. See, Lucky knows what he's doing here. My or Rob was just making lasagna too. Interesting. No connections, of course. There's a joke in there somewhere. You guys are getting me hungry. I just had some shepherd's pie. Leftover from a restaurant called Shogun. Nice. I like I'm not a big like sushi guy, but the teppanyaki tables where they cook in front of you, I'm all over that. That's my kind of station. 52 years ago? You guys got married 52 years ago? That's insane. That's crazy. That's good that you guys are sticking together. That doesn't happen anymore, so. Amazing Pilot, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the subscription as well, for being able to comment. Appreciate you. We're just up out of Copenhagen, however you want to say that. Where's my perf button? Perf. I'm going nuts. Here we go. Perf. We're up to 360, so I'm going to reset that my MCP read 360, and I think our pressurization panel says 360. Good. Let's go ahead and change our climb speed here if I can. Do like a 320 knot climb slash 0.77. Let's do that. There you go. But you can't do 320, I guess, because now it's in the red, but it's going to do 0.7, so that's good. Lucky says yes, sir. I love sushi and sashimi. Yeah, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Just can't. I don't know what it is. I just don't like the taste. I don't like the texture. I don't like fish to begin with that much. Like I'm like a shellfish kind of guy. Like I can eat like lobsters and shrimps and that kind of stuff. But when it comes to actual like salmon and all that kind of stuff, no, I'm not. I'm the wrong guy for that. Got 110 at 3 knots down there. 060 is variable between 60 and 140. The Viz is, I guess, not working. Overcast 400 feet. And it's pretty cold, -0 down there. And yeah, QNH of 1227. Let's go ahead and arm our QNH for later. 1027. And let's also bring our heading indicator up to the center. Perfect. And we can expand our scale and press traffic. Should have had that on from before. Perfect. I sell that crap in my live bait shop. Sushi, or do you sell salmon? Or you talk about the shellfish? I'm doing Air France 777-100, 777-300 from Los Angeles to probably, I guess that'd be Paris, and my longest flight ever. That's crazy, man. You got more patience than I do. My longest flight ever in Flight Sim was probably about 8 or 9 hours, and that was actually in the Concorde, believe it or not. because I was simulating you can't, you know, fly supersonic over land. So I was going to do it some parts supersonic, some parts not supersonic or whatever. And anyways, it was this is FSX, like old FS, not even FSX Steam Edition, just FSX back in the day. And I get to the landing, we're all in final. I hear, you know, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and I'm just about to touch down, and the whole game just crashes, fatal errors. And that was the day that I said, I am never doing a long haul ever again, because it's just a waste of time. Nowadays, it's probably a lot better, but I still have yet to do a long haul in the sim. My longest flight in the sim is like 4 hours, maybe. I just can't be bothered. If I'm going to do a long haul, I'm probably going to leave it on overnight. Or got up to top of climb, and then basically right after is going to be top of descent. We'll go ahead and brief these charts with you guys here. We're going to be doing the... what is this called? The Lunup. This is Looney Papa for Lima. No, we need the other one. We need the Mike. Mike. There we go. So we're going to come in from Lunup. Follow all these restrictions en route. There's a maxi 20, maxi 20, maxi. All right. At 9,000 feet, and then we're Tilla, then Tilla into the ILS runway 19 left. So we're about to be we're about to be in cruise in about 2,000 feet, and they're going to reset our MCP altitude to the 5,000 foot limit there. We're going to take the ILS approach runway 19 left. And let me set it up, and then we can brief and talk about it. So I'll put that away. So you guys know my approach setup is weather, weights, plates. We have a brand new emoji in the chat given to us by Mr. Aviation Bros as well. So weather, weights, plates is in the chat there. And what it basically means is we get the weather, which means it'll dictate the surface conditions you're landing on or with, and also your runway of choice. Then you get your landing weight. So we're going to go over here, and we'll press the progress button. We're going to be landing with 7.6 on the fuel. So now that we know that, we'll go init ref, index, perf. Our zero fuel weight was, let's call it 130 for easy numbers. So we'll take this number, add it to this number, so 137.6, and that's your landing weight. So we'll go over here. I want to position this more like that. That's a bit of a nicer view. Just quickly fix that. Alright, we've saved that for later. So now we're going to go to the performance tool. And landing dispatch, runway 19, no, 19 left. Import the weather. The anti-ice will be on, engine and wing, because it's broken 300 feet and we got below 10 degrees Celsius, so it's going to be definitely icing conditions. So we'll throw the engine anti-ice on and wing as well. We're going to put wet. I don't have an RCC code of like the runway condition code, but we'll just put wet just in case. And it'll be an auto brakes probably 3. So we'll calculate that. They're giving us a VREF of 154 and the same as the ice speed as well, so that'll be good for us. Landing en route. We'll add all this. Non-normal, no. Auto brakes 3, yes. Engine and wing. All operative. Import the weather. We'll go calculate that. This one gives me a VRF of 150. That's based off 137. That's our landing weight. Perfect. We have 9,600 to work with, and we're using almost 6,000 feet of that. And that'll be good for us. So let's go ahead and do auto brakes 3. We'll come over here. We'll press init ref, and it brings us to the approach page, and we're going to select flap 30 plus the 5 knots. Brings us to 151. That'll be close enough. It predicted 150. That's on a gross rate of 139. Let's go ahead and change that. 137.6. There we go. Now plus the 5, and we're at 150. Perfect. Everything's matching the numbers. And that's all set. So weather, weights. The next one is plates. So I'll go over here and set up the ILS frequencies. It's 110.5. That's actually already set up. 105.5. So close. And then we'll do it on this side as well. Always get the other side as well. In case you have a nav failure, you still have one backed up and ready to go. Cool. That's good as well. Why don't we fill this out today? So the elevation is going to be 682. And the length is 9.8. Sorry, 9.6 actually. 7.8. Go ahead and enter that. And we'll have it set to A3 is armed. Leave it in A3. And I can press enter after and it should auto arm itself. The glide slope is going to be a 3-degree slope, and it's already 3, but I'll just nope. Re-entered there. This is the HUD control panel, by the way, guys. So in case we do need to do a Cat 3, you bring down the HUD, and once you get down there, I've configured it for the A3 mode, and that'll become the, this is the standby mode is Cat 3, and this will be brought up to the active mode once we intercept and go on the approach there. Let's go ahead and set 5,000 feet. Get in the altitude selector. There we go. We shouldn't need to do a Cat 2 or Cat 3. But Kitty says, I'd cry if that happened to me. Oh, to the, yeah, but the Concorde landing? Yeah. Dude, that sucked, man. And I was like, I had to be like 15 at the time. And I said ever since there, I'm like, nope, I'm never doing it again. I can't be bothered. Now, technically, at least in the RJ land, we have to test our radar altimeters before we enter that data into the HCP. I don't know how to do that in the 7.3. If there's actually a radar altimeter test. So we're just going to say that works. And other than that, we're good to go. So we come down here to the FMS. I've already plugged it in. It's going to be via Tilla. And we ref a 150, miss approach. In case we might need this one today, it's going to be a 192 course, which it is, and then DME of 3.0, 3.6, close enough. Turn left track of 102 to the Gimme 13 miles, that is, to 5,000 feet. Expect vectoring Oslo approach. So let's put slash 5,000 in there. Slash 5,000. That's fine, whatever. Perfect. Alright, so that's weather weights plates. It's all been set up and entered in there. I'll give you guys a briefing here. And as I said, we're going to be descending via the Linux for Mike, and it'll be via Tilla at 5,000 at or above, and then onto the ILS runway 19 left, page 11-3, effective the 20th of March. It's local frequency of 1055 is set twice. Final approach course of 192. Let's go ahead and set these. Although this really only does for the plan or the approach page, but that's fine. We'll set them anyways, just in case. Alrighty, and then we got a glide path check at Exvilta at 3,500. What the 3,500 is set in there. And we have the MDA right now. We have the minimum of nothing, actually. Cat 1 of 882. So we'll set this up here. We've begun our descent, VNAV path. And I'll bug it to 900 for the cold weather correction there. Alrighty. And if I get an updated weather, if it's worse than we think, we'll go down to the Cat 2 which is a, or we can even do a Cat 3A, which is a decision height, which is radar altimeter based of 50 feet there. Pappy's left side, the high intensity approach lighting system is there on the, for the lighting system. It's a 3-degree slope. And then exiting the airport, this is the right one, yep, 19 left. We're going to exit left, most likely Bravo 4, Bravo 3. And that is basically it. We're landing with 7.6 of the fuel, and our minimum fuel in Oslo is 6.4. So if we have to go mist, we only have about 1,200 pounds of extra gas. So not going to be too much extra gas to work with, actually. But that's it. We'll go here, go route, next page. Never mind, it won't give one. Alright. That's it. Consider you guys yourself briefed there. It's overcast 400 now, so it's getting a little better so far. Go see how the back's doing. look at the scenery down there. That looks fantastic. I'm gonna go look at that again. Kind of dumb how slow they get you. And how far back. Going to be a really not really low, but a pretty low IFR approach into Oslo today. For continuous ignitions on. I guess that's through 18,000. They probably do that. We'll hold on that. We'll hold our horse a little bit. Getting ahead of ourselves. I think we're due for a CRJ stream soon, guys. Might do one tomorrow. Yeah, I'll put a poll in the chat. You guys tell me what you guys want to see tomorrow. If I'm able to stream, I'll stream it. And it'll be up to you guys right here, right now. Sim is looking nice. We're past through 18,000 feet. We can go ahead and put our ignitions on there. Look at that shadow. That looks pretty good too. Man, I'm so grateful for Aviation Bros helping me with my settings, man. This is look how beautiful this is. No problems. Just smooth butterness. CRJ got 100%. Alright, well, I guess we know what we're flying tomorrow. Maybe we'll do some Lufthansa ops, some Lufthansa City ops. Oh, I'll get something interesting for tomorrow. Oslo air traffic, it's Nordic 943. Approximately 30 miles to the south, we're planning ILS 19 left via Tilla, Oslo. Alright, after this, guys, we're going to be doing, what time is it, actually? Let's see how long this next flight is. I might have to call it there, but we'll see here. Might be a bit of a long flight for tonight. So we'll probably end this one today. We'll keep it with a one flight. And then tomorrow, we'll come around and maybe do a turn in the CRJ. Does run CRJ 900 from Cazo, Detroit, 132 miles. That's pretty close. That's a pretty close flight. I'm one of those people that unfortunately like to have like payware scenery anywhere I go. It just bothers me to see like the default stuff. But if they have a cool payware, Cazo, let me know. I think we do some European CRJ ops. I've never done Lufthansa City CRJ stuff. That might be interesting. I have to call them a zoo scenery, but don't remember who makes it. Pretty accurate. Okay, cool. Let me look it up. Let me find it real quick right now. We might be able to do 2 streams tomorrow, maybe, depending on time. Oh, looks like it's on Sim Market. Battle Creek, is that Michigan? Battle Creek? Am I right about that? It got a 1-star review. It's not looking too good. Yeah, that's Michigan. Cool, cool. Look at the sun in the background, and then this guy just chilling here. Alright, we're coming through 10,000 feet now. We'll go through our approach check, or our, yeah, approach checks here. Continuous an RDR. Let's go give him a double ding. There we go. 10 minutes roughly to landing for those guys there. Let's click that back. That's going to be fine for us today over there. Let's go ahead and shortly we're going to start warming up our wings and cowls. You guys can see the weather is brewing down there. And it's a lot of ice in those clouds at this temperature, so we're going to turn our wings and cowl anti-ice on very shortly. But we're still good for right now. Also, traffic, it's Nordic 943 east of the field, 10 miles, correction, 12 miles, 9,000 descending, 5,000, ILS 19 left via Tilla, Oslo. So the 3986, 1204 tomorrow. Okay, sounds good. We're probably going to stick to, I might do 2 streams though. I've always wanted to do some Lufthansa City stuff with the RJ, and I haven't done that yet, but we'll see tomorrow. But I'll keep that definitely in my mind. If you want, DM me or put it on the Discord as well, so I don't forget. Because I'm definitely gonna forget. I kind of just wake up and go, where am I flying? Let's do this. Got some land contact down there. Alright, we're slowing to 220. Let's go ahead and go flap 1. And why don't we say we go wing anti-ice, cowl anti-ice on. And we got the anti-ice reported on there. And we're going to go flap 2. No, we're going to go flap 5 actually, so we can lower angle attack just a little bit more. Don't know why it's slowed down this much. Seeing how it's a maximum of 20 miles. You know what? We're going to take manual control of this. Because that's a little ridiculous. So let's keep it up to 220. And we're going to go flap 2. Give you guys some cool sounds though. Oh, listen to that. Flap 0. I was like, why is it slowing down so much? It's a little weird. And then I checked the chart. Max 220, man. Let's go. Hill is 20 miles out from the ILS, so it's not like it's, you know, a close turn or anything. I might just vector myself at this point, just because it's a bit closer. So we're going to go direct to Till at this point. And we're going to do full, let's see, VNAV, let's see if we're able to do it. It'll probably need some drag. I'm going to select the terrain radar on. And then on the right side, we'll give this guy weather. Also traffic, it's Nordic 943, direct Tilla. We're off to the east. Tilla currently 8,000 and 5,000. Oslo. Let's get flight recorder started. Looks like we're the only ones inbound to this airport today. It's Titla, but not Tilla. Ah, that's true. Thanks for that. Appreciate you. All right, standard. It's the 1027. And it goes, oh god, I gotta descend like a rock now. Add some more boards to help it out. Accidentally hit my trim button. Autopilot's back and re-engaged. 6 for 5,000 feet. The engine and wing anti-ice is already armed. A3 is armed as well. Go flap 1. Go ahead and arm our spoiler. There we go. Vertical speed of 300 feet per minute for the time being. And we're going to set this to 4,000 feet across Titla at or above 5,000 feet. Glide's alive. Flat 5. Also traffic, it's Nordic 943 on a left base, runway 19 left, about 15 miles to the north currently. Passing Titla, vertical speed again. Alright guys, you guys ready to enter the soup here? It's going to be low vis, icing conditions for this as well. 5 to 4,000 feet. We're making at this rate at 450 feet per minute roughly. Above 4, so I'm going to bug in 3,500 feet. And that's for Exilta. Guys ready for this approach? Should be a fun one. Thank you all for joining. Appreciate you very much. Nice icy little day in Oslo. Let's go back to manual brightness. There we go. $3,500. And once we're kind of established in the course, I'm going to go ahead and click the approach button. The glide slope is still nice and low, or we're still low on the glide slope, which is good. We're going to be stopping at 3,500 feet. I'm only commanding a 200 foot per minute descent, so nothing crazy. Also, traffic, it's Nordic 943, ILS 19 left, 10 mile final, Oslo. Alright, we're all lined up here. Let's press approach. And loc captured. Let's check the second autopilot as well. Glide slope armed. Let's go ahead and go flap 15 and gear down. There's glide slope captured. Ref of 150. A3 is active. How's the performance been, Aviation Bros? The performance is fantastic. I took your advice about doing lock frame at 30, frame gen times 3, and it's been absolutely fantastic this entire flight. It's fantastic, so thank you so much for that. I've been referring people over your channel as well. Let's go flap, flap 30 there. Alright, flap 30 is a green. Auto brakes 3 is set. Landing gears down and green. Speed brakes armed. And let's take these off. We're going to turn these on for the time being. And we'll throw these on once we got visual of the runway. We'll say we're clear to land because no one else is going to clear us. Ignitions are on as well. And we'll give them the warning we're about to land here. Let's start the flight recorder. Let's not forget that.
2500.
Check vitals alive. Oh, we're gonna be fine. We already got ground contact, so look at that outside. Beautiful. Can't tell if that's ice. They're trying to model that. Our engine and wing anti-ice is all still on, so we're still doing that as well, of course. Let's put that back to auto. I might have scrolled clicked that. Oslo Air traffic, it's Nordic 943, 4 mile final, 19 left Oslo. Yeah, we got ground off to the left, so this is definitely going to be Cat 1 minimum today, most likely. Still in for surprises, but this is the, I don't know if you guys ever seen, this is the A3 mode of the HUD, which is used for Cat 3 ILS approaches. I don't know about the 7.3, but there should be a synthetic runway about to appear as well. Yeah, dude, guys, the performance is so fantastic. Go give Aviation Bros, he's in the chat right now. Go give him a subscribe and like on his channel. Absolutely fantastic work.
$1,000.
Check stable. Go ahead and throw the cameras on for you guys. And we're gonna go auto throttle disengage. I'm just gonna get my thrust kind of set properly here. Kind of where the auto thrust is working it, kind of about 58 N1. Alright, Pappy's in sight, autopilot disengaged. I might get rid of the HUD because I'm just not used to it, but we'll see.
500.
I think this is my first HUD landing.
$400. 300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Landing. Correcting height.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah, that HUD's a little weird. That's okay. Reverse is green. Works pretty well, actually. I'm just not used to it. Oh, it's so much nicer without a HUD. And I'm going to go manual braking here. And we're exiting Bravo 3 as planned here. I think my auto brakes maybe stayed on, I'm not sure. Keep it rolling. That was pretty fun. Let's go ahead and stop the recording. Dude, the performance was fantastic. That's all thanks to Aviation Bros there. Put the cameras off for you guys. Butter lucky? I don't think it was a butter. It was definitely a nice safe landing. But it definitely wasn't a butter. But hey, we got in center line, touchdown zone, and everybody's alive to tell the tale here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the second right. We're gonna go flaps up. And we'll go ahead and turn our conditions off. We can go ahead and start... Oh, I forgot those. Start the APU. It's weird. I always forget these in the sim. In real world, whenever we get cleared for landing is when those come on. So if I haven't gotten cleared... If I don't hear clear to land, my mind doesn't even think about landing lights. It's kind of a backwards thing. Unless you're at nighttime and you're out of like an uncontrolled airport, which sometimes we do go to, you're probably going to tune in that, hey, I want some light. But in the daytime, I don't think about it. Let's go ahead and throw our strobes off. And we'll leave the engine cowl anti-ice on just because there might be... rural, there'd probably be a bit more contamination in the actual taxiway. So we don't want to, you know, throw gunk up with our engines and have it hit the cowl and freeze. We'll just keep the engine cowl anti-ice on. We'll take the wings off. Well, we don't have the smack emoji. It wasn't a smack. It wasn't that bad, I don't think. What was the feet per minute there? I don't think she was that bad. Just, you know, bit of an arrival. I'm so hesitant with flaring this airplane because it has so much lift in the sim, which apparently is real, that you don't flare it all that much. So I'm having to adjust how I land it, whereas the RJ, I'm used to really flaring it. Thank you so much, Lucky, for the donation. That was absolutely amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought that was a plane pulling up, but it's not. Alright, let's go ahead and throw the generators online. APU. Well, actually, we'll just do the left gen. We'll turn the left anti-ice off, and we will shut the left engine down. We'll throw on the APU bleed.
779, we're about 30 miles, final 40 LS approach runway 1 right.
Is that mellow?
Hola.
Yeah, what? That's CST Flight Deck, guys. Go give CST a good like, subscribe, tell him I say hi and you say hi. He's live right now, so go give him a subscription and a like. I would really appreciate that. CST Flight Deck, Charlie Sierra Tango Flight Deck. We're gonna blame the FPS. It was so smooth, I didn't know how to land. These look kind of like heavy gates. Well, I already started turning, so we'll keep her going. Yeah, it's definitely heavy gate, not going in there. Just gonna pick our gate here with GSX. Look, all the people in there. Alright, gonna be gate 45. The cruise in sight, landing lights can come off. We'll throw the rest of the AP gen on. Sorry, taxi light can come off. Did I say landing light? I mean taxi light can come off. So you guys go say hi yet to CST for me? Go do that. Really appreciate it. He's gonna be on final in the same area. So much thrust. Does this thing work? All right, parking brakes on now. APU is on. The other remaining engine anti-ice can come off. Let's go ahead and shut the other engine down. With that, the seatbelt sign can get turned off. The fuel pumps can get turned off, except for the forward left. Beacon light can get, actually hydraulic, sorry, can be turned off. The anti-collision light can be turned off as well. We can open up that APU isolation valve to get air on both sides there. Probes off. And we are good to go, guys. I believe. Yeah. And then they don't model this, but everyone would be rushing to get their bags and all that kind of stuff. I'll put CST's link in the description here. Be sure to go check out his channel there. And we're going to do the replay here. So let's go ahead and disconnect from the V-Pilot. And we're going to go ahead and go to the FMC. PMDG actions, load state, and climb. That's interesting. Approach. Sure. Let's see what that does. I'm interested. Oh, it puts the flaps all the way down. Okay. Brings the engines up. All right, we're going to press the replay button. Yeah, needed a little more flare. It's okay. Wasn't my best. Wasn't my worst either, though. I've had much worse. Guys, look how smooth this sim is running right now. That's all thanks to Mr. Aviation Bros. Absolutely fantastic work. Nice. Oh, except for this part.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Can I shut
Too
that
low.
up?
Terrain.
I guess I
Too
can.
low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
If you guys are brand new to the channel, be sure to hit
Too
that
low.
like button and
Terrain.
subscribe as well. Really
Too low.
appreciate you.
Terrain.
If you guys don't know, I'm used to be a flight instructor, but now
Too
fly the
low.
CRJ,
Terrain.
so we're flying the 737.
Too low. Terrain.
Lands a little differently than I'm used
Too
to,
low. Terrain.
which I've been told by
Too low.
Mr.
Terrain.
Morit Rudder from his friend who flies
Too
this
low.
thing. It is
Terrain.
apparently that lifty, which
Too
I still can't
low. Terrain.
believe, but
Too
we're
low.
trying to not
Terrain.
over flare this
Too
airplane.
low. Terrain.
You kind of flare a little
Too
bit,
low.
like max of
Terrain.
3 to 4 degree nose up,
Too
and you
low.
kind of just hold it
Terrain.
there. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Not bad.
Too low. Terrain.
I wish the ailerons actually moved and stuff in the replay. That'd be kind of cool. Nice. Well, no gear, but this is what the tower saw. Guys, look how smooth this replay is. I can't get over this. Aviation Bros has saved this channel. I'm not lying to you. I really wasn't even able to do this before. The frames are so smooth, I can't land anymore. I'm used to landing in lag. Doing another leg. I might off stream. I might go fly with some guys in the in a different Discord. But I think for on stream tonight, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. But tomorrow we're gonna do some more. I have to finish some CVTs, computer-based training for the CRJ. Every year we got to go through them, so I got to go through all the PowerPoints and presentations and all that stuff. And I don't have too much time left, so I'm going to do a flight with some buddies on Discord. But in the background, I'm going to have well, not in the background, but in the foreground, I'm going to have my iPad, and we'll be doing that. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by. I think that's going to wrap it up for the replays. I'll give you one from the runway view here. and we are gonna call it a night. Thank you so much on behalf of myself. Thank you to the channel members. Thank you to the channel partners. And anybody who decided to watch today as well. The sim is finally running really well. That's all thanks, again, I'll keep saying it, the Aviation Bros. Thank you so much. And we'll give you this last replay. We'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye for now.